Did you know that in Batman Arkham City, after tracking down the Joker in the church, you will then begin to notice there are bombs everywhere around you, and as Joker tries to tell you to get out of there right now. However, if you don't get out in time, this happens.
4, 3, 2, 1. See you soon, Bats. What are you waiting for? We both know how this is going to turn out. You're going to come and find me. You can't stop yourself, can you? Sometimes I wonder if all this will just end with one of us looking down at the other's corpse, trying to work out what to do next. The only question is, whose body will it be? I know who I'm rooting for. What about you? Now get out of there now, or you'll ruin everything.
There is actually a trick that you can do to skip Mr. Hammer completely. To do this, the trick is called standing storage. To do this though, you aim and shoot the rat gun and quickly change to explosive gel. If you have done this right, Batman will be stoic in place while holding the gel. Then quickly take out a batarang and grapple onto here. Now hold down the aim button while holding explosive gel. Now quickly pull out the rat gun as it is still in aim mode. Now just before you fall, press your climb button and Batman should climb up without getting kicked by Mr. Hammer. Now from here you can just forward roll and the cutscene should roll. However, stay safe while doing the glitch, as when I tried it, after a couple of minutes my game save broke. Alright, so I'm going to the museum now.
We have visual on the explosion. Thermal
What the fuck? Wait, what? Wait, whoa.
It appears that Mr. Cobblepot has made his move. Leave them to it.
So we all know Azrael, right? He is the most stoic person in the whole Arkham games. For some reason, throwing a batarang, he will still catch it no matter what you do. Even throwing a remote-controlled batarang, he would still end up catching it. But that's not until I came across a weird YouTube short of someone managing to knock out Azrael with a batarang. When you get the objective to go to the museum, there is actually secret dialogue for Batman and Alfred if you remain AFK.
The gang war in here is escalating. Penguin started destroying bridges to pin down Joker's crew.
Good heavens. I hope you haven't let this get in the way of finding the cure. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of its importance.
I'm on my way to the museum now. It's Penguin's base in Arkham City.
And finally, this voice actor was actually credited for voicing a character we all know and love in the Batman Arkham games. However though, he does not appear in the Arkham City story, but from the amount of research I have done on this character, he was supposed to play a larger and much significant role in the story, and this character is Richard Grayson, aka Nightwing. His voice actor though, Quinton Flynn, was credited as voicing Nightwing, but his lines were ultimately cut, and he doesn't appear in the main story. Like I said a couple of seconds ago, there should have been some sort of involvement with Nightwing, like a DLC, specifically during the events of Protocol 10. Seeing as Strange knows Batman's identity, he would go after the rest of the Bat family, so Nightwing should have some sort of onslaught or fight or a battle between the Tiger Guards in Wayne Manor, in which the cutscene ends with Protocol 10 starting as Batman wakes up from being knocked out by the Joker in the steel mill with the freight train, to Batman leaving the steel mill and finding out Strange has already blown up half of Arkham City. However, this is really unfortunate as Nightwing's voice actor has been changed to Scott Porter for 2015's Rocksteady's Batman Arkham Knight.